read there.
Interrogate and arrest the gang members, if any, and seize illegal drugs or weapons therein. I continue?
No, illegal drugs therein. How do you came to officers? How could you know that there were illegal drugs on 11th? Isn't it?
Yes, sir.
You started your preparation on 11th.
Yeah.
You knew there were illegal drugs.
Because
You
that
knew
preparation
there were
on
illegal arms. And then you wait until 13th.
Your
That is
Honor,
over 72 hours later.
Your Honor, in the nature of operations of police work and intelligence, we gather intelligence from the members of the public of goodwill. And then, and as I stated in my statement, Mr. Brief, that there was an intelligence that there were members gathered in that homestead. It was suspected to be members of illegal organizations.
Who gave you the intelligence?
Mr. Langat would be the person who was in charge of it, and he would be the person
These
to
days,
answer.
we have Witness Protection and Victim Protection Act.
Your Honor, I cannot
Protect all
answer.
witnesses. So tell us how you are the source of information. You are not telling us names.
Your
What
Honor,
was the source of your information?
either the police information, where now Mr. Langat being at the senior then, was the person briefing us on what to do. So I cannot manage, being an inspector, to know where Mr. Langat is.
What exact brief? When you are being briefed, these days you are mobile phones. Isn't it? You go with them to your meeting room. So I believe that as is not understood, it's also documented. What was the brief?
Your Honor, the brief was that we were to conduct an operation within this area of jurisdiction, that's Nakuru North, that there was an intelligence report that some people or some persons gathered in a homestead and were believed to be members of an organized criminal affairs.
Did you
That was the brief we received from
did
Mr.
you liaise with the area chief?
Your Honor.
Area chief.
Your Honor, that would be now the part of the Mr. Langata, the investigating officer.
Now you are talking of an illegal organization. Do you have the receipt notice that has proscribed that organization? Do you have the receipt notice that has prescribed that organization
With me, Your Honor,
to make it illegal?
I do not have it.
You do not have the legal notice. What makes an organization illegal?
Your Honor, an organization can be armed illegally when its activities maybe poses danger to the safety of the public, Your Honor, according to my understanding.
Yes. Sometimes flags come and they are attended to public. Is that an illegal process?
Flags can be an organization, Your Honor.
No, it's an activity.
It's not, it's an illegal offense, Your Honor.
Yeah, and can you describe that as an illegal activity?
You cannot describe an illegal offense
So
as
when people are meeting,
an organization.
or if they meet for a church service, for a wedding, or for celebration of a birthday party, is that an illegal meeting?
Your Honor.
It's not an illegal meeting. So did you do any background check about this alleged meeting?
I would also go back to my.
No. Did you do a background check? Because you are an outside Nakuru.
Your Honor, the scenario is I'm from Nakuru East. This was a Nakuru North issue. So I didn't do any further investigation after handing over of the.
Do you attend security meetings for?
No, Your Honor, that's a purview of the DCIO and the DCCIO.
You never attended any security meeting. So you have no clue on what is the situation on the ground.
No, Your Honor, I cannot say I had any proof on this.
So now, just on the basis of suspicion that there is a meeting, ground, then you conclude it's an illegal meeting, people want to commit a crime.
Your Honor, it was not my operation to work.
But as a trained officer, if you want to become, so you are trained on how university you establish a case.
This, Your Honor.
Yeah.
From my
There are guidelines.
From my experience, Your Honor, the persons who are in charge are the persons who were responsible for deducing from their intelligence whether those were what, Your Honor.
what I'm asking is this. During the search, you arrested 8 people.
Your Honor.
Did you inform them on what offense you were arresting them?
They were informed, Your Honor.
Where, at what stage did you inform them?
At the state of after they've been found within the buildings, Your Honor, they were interviewed by Mr. Langat, Your Honor, and they were procedurally informed of the presence there.
You interviewed them in situ.
Then can explain that to me.
You interviewed them on scene. Where did you interview them?
Your Honor, they were informed by Mr. Langat of our presence and as to the reason as to why we were at those premises.
No. That is not what I'm asking.
Yeah.
I'm asking upon arresting them.
Yeah.
Because you told us after the search, you arrested 8 persons.
Your
Did you explain to them why you were arresting them? The offense?
Honor, they were explained to.
Where is the note explaining to them what had happened?
I don't have the notes.
Do you have anything?
No, Your Honor.
Now, you talk of items recovered
Your Honor.
in the compound.
Yes, Your Honor.
Can you tell us items which were recovered in the buildings in the compound?
Within the compound, Your Honor.
Mhm.
The 6 volts of the bank, the toy pistol, and the operative pistol. Your Honor. After now going to the basement, where it was made, Your Honor, there were other items.
To the basement.
The first ground floor of the building, Your Honor. There were other items that were brought there by other officers that had been recovered from within the compound, Your Honor.
So it is your testimony that the tobacco was not recovered in the house,
Yes, Your Honor.
and the sticks,
They were not recovered in the house, Your Honor.
where were they recovered?
I don't know, Your Honor, because I stated categorically of what my actions there is that when other officers were sent to the present buildings in the compound, I was among the officers who were sent to the buildings.
This house as a sitting.
Switch off that bit. Really, that the man in here. Yes,
Sorry. You created 3 teams. One was in charge of security, securing the place. One was headed by you.
Yes, Your Honor.
And where was your team?
No, Your Honor, when we arrived at the gates of the premise, that's when now Mr. Langat made a decision for other officers to be on the outer perimeter, and some on the country of the compound, some on the reference to the other adjacent buildings, and I was among
So how many
those.
teams were you?
The one which went to the
How many teams were you?
those are 4.
4 teams. What was the rank of each team? Let us assume the team was team A.
It was to search the building given, and the other one was to the security of the
Who was the head of the second team?
Your Honor.
The one in charge of the building outside. Who was in charge?
I cannot tell you.
You can't remember. Now, his house as a sitting room. You won and met some visitors who were there.
The main house, Your Honor.
The main house, yes, I'm talking of the main house.
Yes, Your Honor.
So the main house was empty.
It was empty, Your Honor.
There was nobody inside.
In fact, Your Honor, from my statement is that
Answer my question. There was nobody in the main house when you
I stated
entered.
so. I stated so in my statement, Your Honor.
Yes.
There were no
So
occupants.
you are the people who introduced the 8 suspect to the main house.
Yes, Your Honor.
Now my question is this: in the main house, what was the illumination of light?
Electric, Your Honor.
Eh?
I can remember well, Your Honor. I can't state, Your Honor, for sure. when it was
You can't
electric.
remember.
I cannot remember.
So how possible was it that you were so keen you were able to see at the bottom base of the wardrobe when you can't remember what was the level of light?
We made a systematic search, Your Honor, where
No. My question is, how do you see the base of the wardrobe if you can't remember the level of light
It was
that was
sufficient.
in the house?
The light was sufficient.
Which light were you using?
I cannot state for now whether it was electric or what you want, but I remember.
You don't
the
remember
light
what it was?
Sufficient.
You don't remember what it was?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Now, does the house have a dining area? Yes.
I presume, Your Honor, that
Answer my question. Because you did a search,
I did not see a dining area.
you did not see a dining area. Does the house have a kitchen area?
I did not visit the kitchen.
You did not go that. Why were you so focused on specific areas? Base of the wardrobe, stairs, first bedroom, and you could not even see that the house had a kitchen
It's not a specific
or they
area.
had a dining room.
It's not a specific area, Your Honor.
No,
There are
it's
some
a
other
specific
roads.
area because you had granted or part of your team, the 4 teams. Some had gone there specifically to grant those items.
No, Your Honor.
Now, I want you to look at these booklets. Look at this. I want you to look at this photograph. I'll ask you a few questions. If you have the photos, but meanwhile, if you're looking at this, they get the original ones. I want you to look at the photo with a pillow and something that appears like a toy. Yes, I want you to look at that photo. Yeah, Honor, that is
It's from the list of photographs.
we marked them. I think we also marked them here about something.
In the sequence of photos, from photo number 1 of the gate, they flow all the way upwards.
That is photo number 12.
Number 12.
Number 12.
MFI,
Yeah, it is photo number 12. I think 19, yeah, right.
MFI 19 for the entire of the photo. Then here, number 1 to Roman, that is photo number 12.
Number
Yeah,
12.
look at photo number 12, Samsung. I want you to confirm that in your statement, you have not described it as the flower. Today you have said that it is a flower piece, meaning it's a flower pillowcase. I want you to confirm that those words are not in your statement.
The floral ones.
Yes.
No, Your Honor, they're not in the
Yeah, I know them.
Yes,
Those ones you manufactured today.
Your Honor, it's
Because you are very creative.
no, Your Honor.
That's what I realized. So those ones just came to know today.
No, Your Honor, that's why even
But they are not in your statement.
they're not in the
They
statement.
are not in your statement.
There is a difference.
No, that is you have answered my
Statement,
question.
Your Honor.
Wait, I did ask you a question.
Yes, Your Honor.
So you confirm that you forwarded that in your statement.
The word in plural.
Yeah, you forwarded that.
Is the word
Now I want you to look at that pillow. Look at it critically. Do you see an opening of that pillow?
This is a close-up.
Yes. Do you see an opening?
From the close-up, it cannot indicate an
There is no opening.
Yes, Your Honor.
So there is nowhere where a gun can be hidden.
If I can,
No. There is no other photo. That is the only photo we are interrogating. I want you to unpack it for us so that we
These other
understand
photos
it.
in difference, you know.
Eh?
There are other photos in difference.
No, I want you to focus on that one first.
We focus on
Don't create your own questions. I want you to answer my questions. In regard to photo number 12, you confirm that in that photo, when you look at it as a layman or you look at it physically, there is no opening.
I can't be a layman, Your Honor, in criminal investigations because
No,
naturally
the photo,
take
the
photographs
photo.
of far photographs sites and close-up photos.
And
So in this case,
Mr. Witness, just confirm yourself.
Your Honor, they are
No,
not
what
open.
I'm seeing,
They are
What I'm
not
saying is what we are able to see and discern from the photo
They are
is
not
that there is no opening of the pillow.
Yes, Your Honor.
So there is nowhere where you can hide that pistol. In that pillow, in that photo.
Your Honor, if the
No, answer my question.
It's a close-up photo.
Eh?
This is a close-up photo.
But answer my questions first. You will reveal all the explanation during the exam. You confirm that there is nowhere where you can hide that pistol.
If we go
The
by
way the
photograph
pillow is-
itself, Your Honor,
The way the
it's a
pillow is,
close-up photo.
there's nowhere you can hide it.
If you go by the close-up photograph, you can say so, Your Honor.
Yeah, you can say so.
But the photograph,
It's okay, it's okay. So you give me the other answers when I ask you the questions. So, in ordinary circumstances, Mr. Samson, you are an intelligent person. Do you think any normal person can take his pistol or whatever toy it is and hide it below the pillow? Ordinarily. Taking into account that these are families, they are workers there in those homes, they are children, they are grandchildren. Can anybody sensible take a pistol and put it below the pillow?
Your Honor, I can't explain that a person can do what you want to what extent you want. Every person as a reasonable person can decide for his or her actions.
And to leave a pistol just below the pillow.
People do
It is against common sense and you know it.
know, Your Honor.
The only explanation is that the police in a hurry to cover up, they just threw the pistol below the pillow, and then they were very quickly to say, oh, I've discovered. There was nothing to discover. We took it there.
No, Your Honor.
Yes. Now, look at the people who went upstairs. I want you to look at who you were ahead of that document. Just want you to strengthen that point. I want you to look at the officers who went upstairs. Yes. Your Honor, that is what we marked as it is MFI, I think number 1. If you can open this document, I want you to open it. It is inventory of items recovered from the main house. It is there. It is that document. You can use mine. You can use mine so that we move quickly. If you look at that document, you are the one who prepared it. Eh?
No, Your Honor.
Who prepared it?
It was prepared by Eric Waina.
Hmm?
Eric Waina.
Very well, Naina. Look at the bottom of the page.
Bottom of the page, Your Honor.
Yes. I want you to confirm that all the seven persons who signed the document are police officers.
Yes, Your Honor. Going by the initials, those are all police officers.
And there is no civilian.
There is no civilian, Your Honor.
There is no independent witness.
On this page, Your Honor, there isn't.
There isn't. Eh?
These are all police officers.
And then look at it. I want you to confirm from the top where it says all the people present signed the document. So that cannot be true.
Your Honor,
That's a lie.
these are front photocopy of the inventory.
That is a document from the police. They are police officers. As we don't manufacture these things, they are the people who manufacture them. So look at the next page. Look at the next page. Please.
The next page after
The next page
after
after
the
that
inventory.
page. Yes. Look at the next page. What is the inventory of items recovered?
Yes, Your Honor.
Isn't it?
Yes.
I want you to confirm what was the date at the top in both documents.
12th May
12th May.
on both documents, Your Honor.
At the description of items, it is described there, even on the other page it is described. Look at the bottom of that page. What is indicated there?
Witnesses parts,
See previous leave.
see previously, Your Honor.
Which is the previous leave?
Must be referring to this one.
Yeah. So again, in that item,
Your Honor.
all the people went upstairs to the main house, confirmed that they were police officers.
Your Honor.
Because it says, see previous leave.
Yes, it states so.
The
Your
previous leave is only police officers.
Honor. Your Honor.
So where is your transparency, accountability, and the integrity?
Your Honor,
When you say, no, my friend, you are bound by the constitutional principles. When you say that there were civilians, when in actual fact you know there was no civilian, why were you lying?
There is an original inventory.
No, why were you lying? This is a
I'm
document.
not lying. I'm not lying. I don't intend to lie before court, Your Honor. There is an inventory with, as I say, this is a photocopy of the front.
But my friend, as a senior officers who get salary from the taxpayer, why do you want to lie to fix assets and you pay taxes for your salaries?
There's an inventory, Your Honor.
Do you have it in the court?
It's in court, Your Honor.
This is what we have.
Can
Do you have that?
I can get from this.
No, but do you have it in whatever you are saying? Do you have it in court?
Yes, Your Honor, I can refer to some documents. And the
You
court
don't
will
have
do,
it.
Your Honor.
Your Honor, that would be a significant departure from this process. It means you have two sets of documents, the ones supplied to the defense and the ones that I can see him looking at Mr. Mwenga to beckon him to look at. He is there in the witness stand, he can only rely on what he has been supplied with and what he has supplied us with. Where he wants to manufacture any document from cannot be allowed.
No, Your Honor, the bottom line is, these are documents we received from the prosecution. These are documents made by the police. We have nothing to do with them. These are police officers. He cannot even, but now he's confirming to us that only police officers went to the upstairs. So, Mr. Samson,
Your Honor.
I'm calling you Samson deliberately because that's a Christian name.
Thank you, Your Honor.
And there are Christian values which we espouse,
Thank you, Your Honor.
all of us. So what I'm saying is, if you read James 5, verse 17, it says your no should be no, and your yes should be yes. So Samson, I want you to be Samson.
Yes, Your Honor.
You confirm that it is only police officers who went upstairs.
No, Your Honor.
Then why didn't you indicate any civilian?
I confirm, Your Honor, that this is a photocopy of the front parts of the
My friend,
Perhaps I wonder why my friends, both Mr. Mungiki and the witness, are making heavy weather over something I think he has already done. A photocopy is a reflection of the original. So you can't say that we photocopy the half and not copy the other. If that is so, that's deception, and that's what is being told.
It's a front part, Your Honor.
Sorry?
The part that was photocopied is a front part, whereas from the one I
Oh, the point I'm making, and I agree with you. What you have is a photocopy of the original. Period.
which was photocopied in the front, leaving the back
If
part.
you are saying you did not photocopy the other front or the other part, then you must agree that you are misleading both the defense and the court. If those words are not polite enough, you are lying.
okay. Samson, I think that is sufficient. The court will make its own observations. You said that you discovered a pistol upstairs.
Yes, Your Honor.
You are the police officers who know how to handle. Okay, tell us the name of the civilians who were there.
I cannot remember
No, there are even one name of us.
I remember the watchman, Your Honor.
No, the watchman was David.
David Dowdy.
Yes, where is he? There's nowhere where he went upstairs. So, in terms of recovery of the pistol, whenever you recover it, did you test it at the scene? Huh? Did you lift fingerprints?
No, Your Honor.
Did you lift DNA to ascertain who has been holding it?
No, Your Honor.
You never did anything. Okay. Wesley Langat talks of Maina, that the items were handed over to Maina. And you have said that the items were handed over to Inspector Yupu. Yes. So who said the truth among the two of them?
I don't know. You have just informed me that another person right now.
Yes, in the statement you opened there, he said he instructed Maina to prepare an inventory of all the items. But now you are saying the items were handed over to
If the director were not to prepare an inventory, Your Honor, it's a different statement as to say that the one took possession of the weapons.
no, but we want to know the custody,
The bond took
the chain of custody of those items.
custody of the recovered items, Your Honor.
Yes, that's why it is critical. You are the only one who was there, and we want honest and truthful testimony about what happened.
Your Honor, I'm saying the truth. I'm testifying to what I saw. That upon the recovery of these items, it was Inspector Lugon who was tasked with being in possession of those recovered items.
Then you went downstairs.
Yes, Your Honor.
You went downstairs.
Yes, Your Honor.
There you isolated items recovered from the main house and items recovered from the compound. Can you tell us items which were recovered from the compound?
The compound, Your Honor, I saw the tobacco, I saw 4 walking sticks, I saw a container with beads in the national flag. Yes, Your Honor, that's all I remember from the experience.
In your experience,
Yeah.
is it a crime to have a national flag?
No, Your Honor.
You've grown in Kenya,
Your Honor.
and you know Kenya is an agricultural country.
Your Honor.
You know we grow potatoes, cassava, and other things.
Your Honor.
We also grow tobacco.
Yes, Your Honor.
Is it a crime to have tobacco?
No, Your Honor.
It's not a crime. There were some 4 sticks.
Your Honor.
Which kind of sticks? The Maasai sticks or something else?
The walking sticks.
The walking sticks.
Yes, Your Honor.
Like this one, of mine or which one?
This one is the color.
And my question to you, I'm an old man, I walk with my stick.
Yes, Your Honor.
Is it a crime to have a stick?
No, Your Honor.
So in a compound where you have 8 people, is it a crime to have 4 sticks?
No, Your Honor.
Hmm? Are you criminalizing age?
No, Your Honor.
So, I want you to confirm,
Yes, Your Honor.
you discovered 2 vehicles
Yes,
in
Your
the
Honor.
compound,
Yes.
and there is not a crime to own vehicles.
So that can
And when people come to visit you, they can come by motorbike, by scale, or by vehicle.
yes, Your Honor.
Or they can even come by let me use it. Let me use the information what I say. Now, please confirm. I got your testimony that there was a Lexus black in color KCR 555S.
Yes, Your Honor.
The other motor vehicle you said Toyota A19.
Yes, Your Honor.
A19.
AE19, Your Honor.
AE19. And it was K something.
Okay.
But I have the other vehicles. I I've never seen a AE 19 in all my life. I've never seen a AI 19. I've heard of AE 90, AE 91, AE 100, but I've never had AE 19. This is a unique one. Do you have photos of the cake?
You know, maybe it was an oversight of scaling. It must have been an AE90.
So you are changing your testimony.
Yes, Your Honor.
So how many of the items you have testified are we going to change so that we know which is the proper position?
No, Your Honor, it's
Okay. Now, you also talked at the RCCO, RCCIO, and the county CCIO visited the home state. In ordinary circumstances, because you are a good detective, when you do your investigations,
yes, Your Honor.
are there occasions when the RCCIO and the CCIO join you in whatever work you are doing?
In every investigation, Your Honor, that are conducted by police officers, however, they are conducted by junior officers, it's in the observation and the guidelines of the seniors, including the RCOs and the CCOs.
But ordinarily, you prepare a report and submit to them
Yes, Your Honor, but they are always
so that they decide what action to take.
Yes, Your Honor.
But in this case, these are county senior officers who were coming to the scene.
Yes, Your Honor.
Don't you think there was an interest? Could they have been sent by Gachawa?
I cannot comment on Your Honor.
Do you know who could have sent them?
No, Your Honor.
You don't know. But for them to come, somebody high up was pulling the strings.
No, Your Honor, I can comment that it's an interest of our seniors to ensure that officers undertake their assignments as directed.
Okay. Now, Moon was there so that I will give my friends a chance to go through. So, I go back to what you confirmed, that you, in respect to count 8 to 10, to 12, okay. You cannot process when you are not present.
Naturally, Your Honor.
Naturally, yeah. When my learned colleague will take over from there.
Mr. Tundui, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir. Your Honor.
And like my colleague, I will call you Mr. Tundui so that you remember that you come from a cultural background. And in that cultural background, people are supposed to tell the truth.
Yes, Your Honor.
First confirm, though you already did, that this statement is your statement.
Yes, Your Honor.
And it is self-recorded.
Yes, Your Honor. I don't know most things.
And it was written on 15th of May, soon after the operation.
Yes, Your Honor.
I find it curious, maybe you explain to the court, how come you have a fresher memory today than you would have had 2 days after the operation? Because you have given us details that you did not include in the statement.
Memory of what aspect of what part, Your Honor?
Sorry?
Memory of what part in the investigations, in the incident?
Okay, I will take you through this for the truth, but not for too long. First explain
Yes, Your Honor.
in your statement, you say that you went to a code for a meeting at 4:30 in the morning. And congregated at the DCI's office in Lanet. You say this was 12th. Days and dates change. When does a day or date change? So when did 12th of May cease to be 12th and become 13th?
It's in the midnight of 12 after, that's after 11:59 p.m. of 12.
00 hours. You are saying that you went for this meeting at 4:30 in the morning.
Yes,
You want to fault the presumption that that was 13.
no, Your Honor.
You accept that it was 13.
It was on 12, Your Honor.
Mr. Tolu. I may look like an old man, but I'm not an idiot. We are already agreed that a day or the date changes at 00 hours. You went at 04:30.
Of 12, Your Honor.
So that means it is 11th you're talking about. The transition is
Yes, the transitioning of 11 towards 12.
but in your statement,
Your Honor.
the transitioning is from 12 to 13.
Your Honor, I stated in my statement that on the 12th at around 0400,
Are you saying there is an error in this statement?
there's no error, Your Honor. That's my statement.
Anyway, I leave that to the court to decipher what you mean. You were told that you would be going for an operation.
Yes, Your Honor.
What is an operation?
Operation, Your Honor, is any undertaking to do or to ensure that any assignment given has been done to the forest.
Sorry, go slowly. Repeat.
An operation, Your Honor, in such terms, Your Honor, it means that any duty given for us to undertake.
Including being sent to buy a maize meal?
No, Your Honor, that's not police work, Your Honor.
Including being sent to demolish houses?
If it's a legal order, yes, Your Honor.
Do you agree that an operation has a dictionary definition?
It must have a dictionary definition.
And that it is intended to be a strike of a force against an enemy?
It also means so, Your Honor.
So the citizens you are going to strike were your enemies?
No, Your Honor.
Would an investigation be an operation?
Yes, Your Honor, an operation is part of our investigations.
As a senior officer,
Your Honor.
did you inquire from Western Lagat whether he had obtained a warrant of search from the police, I mean from the court?
No, Your Honor.
You just followed orders.
Yes, Your Honor, he was our seniors.
But thankfully, I will read this because the passing over this book back and forth is unhelpful since you admitted to the statement. You say in your that no briefed us, as I mean your team, on an operation that we are to conduct within this area of jurisdiction, where there was intelligence that a known number of people had gathered within a command or something like that, but I guess he meant a compound. He believed to be members of organized criminal gang, and their intention of gathering was unknown. You have been asked, and I don't want to repeat the question because you said you don't know the source of your intelligence, but were you told which compound these people were meeting?
Yes, we were led by the same DCI, the same compound.
And these people were unknown. When you arrived, did you knock at the gate?
Yes, Your Honor. Not me personally.
Someone, one of was the gate opened?
I said it was open to later, Your Honor.
No, after the knock, it was at night.
Yes, it was. Yes.
Then someone opened it for you willingly,
Yes, Your Honor.
or did you threaten it?
No, we opened willingly.
Then you asked him what question?
No, I do not have that because it's protocol in the police work, Your Honor, that Mr. Langat will be the one doing it because he was the first one in charge.
But you've been talking about, you remember early in the morning I objected to what I considered hearsay, and the learned magistrate protected you, that you were present.
I was present, I can
So
be present, but
what,
I cannot.
okay, I will rephrase the question.
Yes, Your Honor.
What question did you hear Mr. Langat ask that person who opened the gate?
Your Honor, if I can remember well, his first introduction he made, that we were police officers.
Yes.
And I also remember him asking him whether there were other people within the compound.
Yes.
However, there were other communications. I may not be remembering every detail as of now.
Did you see Mr. Langat produce his card to that person who opened the gate for you?
I don't remember, Your Honor.
Did you produce your card to him?
No, Your Honor, I was after dates after Mr. Langat had been tried and assessed by the date keeper.
Were you in uniform?
I did not produce my money.
Were you in uniform or not?
No, we civilians, Your Honor.
How many amongst your number were in uniform?
There was a team from Langat police station who were uniformed, Your Honor.
How many?
They were full of maybe about not at least 10 officers. Yeah,
Do you remember any of them producing a card?
I don't remember.
Are you obligated to produce your card to identify yourself even when you are in civilian?
Yes, Your Honor. When you're in civilian, you are obligated to produce your card.
Let me take us backwards before we come back to other definitions. What was the form of preparation that you made, even under the leadership of Ms. Langat? What kind of preparation you made, considering that you were going to meet a number of people you didn't know how many they were, and that they were a gang, they were criminals, they were members of a criminal organization?
Your Honor, with that in light, Your Honor, to our seniors who expect their wisdom and leadership. That's why we have a content of uniformed officers, so that the issue of identity, whether we were police officers or not arise, Your Honor. Also, we prepared on our safety, Your Honor, where all police officers that went to that place were armed, and also we had handcuffs, Your Honor, we with us, that in any event we use them to restrain any individuality, Your Honor. Also, we had motor vehicles to assist our movement to and from that scene.
So you say that you were informed that there were 8 people in the compound.
By the gatekeeper, Your Honor, that he said there, plus him, there were around 8 people in the compound.
No, this gatekeeper informed us that there were about 8 people.
Yes, Your Honor.
Now, this one of Class D, and it's not in your statement.
Yes, Your Honor, I did not mention.
That is the creativity my colleague was talking about, that you are creating ideas that we know, but the point is